terms of time management, you just start ringing the 4 minutes. So thank you very much. And now it is my privilege to invite my brother, Dr. Faisal bin Mar, a former Secretary General of KAICI, to make his opening statement. We created problem for them, but I hope you will make it, or even you will beat him.
Yeah, I will try. I will try to time myself. First of all, I would like to thank قدم الشكر عفوا.
So I would like to thank the Moroccan government and the people of Morocco, as well as my friend Moratinos. I will try to answer these questions that were posed by Mr. Adama very sincerely about the role of religious leaders. I don't think that there's out there anybody work with religious leaders as like myself, and I work them on different occasions and during different circumstances. And I would like to say that the traditional religious leaders are, let's say, weak. And maybe we will see in the very future that this traditional role disappears because of social media and other changes, and because the current generation of youth are not influenced by what traditional religious leaders say. Second, many initiatives that were taken, and I remember in 2005, when the Alliance of Civilization was launched, we launched in Saudi Arabia, and we worked on the initiatives. It was institutional, so we had a center for dialogue, and the only center in the world that had political leaders and the religious leaders together. That's why you see the Alliance of Civilizations and the dialogue of different religions are now on two main tracks, because now this is institutional work, not related to individuals. The other problem is that we are torn between politics and religion, so we have to be very clear. In the West, there is a separation between religion and politics. In the Islamic world, that is not the case. That we're a bit more religious because we don't have written laws and writs is the cause of the problem. That's why we have to review our religious discourse and how to activate the role of religious leaders and policymakers. So we have to be very careful about this so that we can benefit from the role of religious leaders in launching initiatives that have a clear impact on us. How can the religious leaders inspire the public? I think we should not make the mistake we made in the first place. But we need to work institutionally, and we need to have programs that are in harmony with policy. And in conclusion, these issues or these initiatives should be evaluated clearly and see what are strengths and the weaknesses. I will never forget this nice city when we were with Adama Young and we launched the action plan from this very city. But I sometimes will remember KAICI's center did contribute to this initiative that has a very clear role thanks to the support of the United Nations. Also, we need to remember that the KAICI Center contributed clearly in the Consultative Council in the United Nations, and this will have an impact over the years, whereas the other initiatives, maybe they need clearer mechanisms for their activation. Do I still have more time, please?
beat it, Rabbi, by 30 seconds. Thank you very much.
أقدم شكري للجميع وأسامح.
So I'd like to thank everybody, and you'll give me the possibility to say a few more things in order to clarify this message I am trying to launch so that we can review and revise all our initiatives and the religious attempts to participate in peacemaking and coexistence. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now it's my pleasure to invite His Excellency